friends, warriors, keepers of the unbreakable will. I want to talk to you about a moment that will come for all of you, again and again. It is the moment of maximum pressure, the moment the world pushes against you with all of its might, the moment your opponent seems stronger, the obstacle seems higher, and the voice of your own fear is screaming in your ear. In this moment, every instinct will tell you to take a step back, to yield, to compromise, to find the easier path. It is the moment where your character is put on trial, and the verdict is decided by your next move. And it is in this moment that you must remember the sacred, unbreakable law of the unconquerable spirit. It is a vow you must make to yourself in the deepest chambers of your soul. That law is this: never back down. These are not just words. This is a stance. This is a fundamental decision about who you are. To back down is not just to retreat from a fight. It is to retreat from your own potential. Understand that backing down is a habit. It is a slow poison. It starts with a small compromise on your standards, a little white lie to avoid confrontation, a small step back from your goals because the path got too hard. Each time you retreat, you train yourself to be weak. You teach your own spirit that your convictions are negotiable, that your dreams are for sale. You make the next retreat easier, until one day you look in the mirror and see a ghost of the person you were meant to be. You must draw a line in the sand, a line that separates what you are from what you will never be. On one side of that line is compromise, surrender, and the comfortable path of the coward. On your side of the line is your will, your principles, your dream, and you must defend that line with your very being. Be the mountain. When the storm comes, it does not run, it does not bend, it does not negotiate with the hurricane, it simply stands. The winds will howl, the rains will pour, the lightning will strike, but the mountain remains. Its power is not in its aggression, it is in its unyielding presence. It weathers the storm, and when the chaos has passed, it is still there. You must become the mountain. When you refuse to back down, you send a powerful signal to the world, and more importantly, to yourself. You signal that you are not a soft target. You signal that the price of defeating you will be too high. You signal that your resolve is not a temporary mood, it is a permanent feature of your character. Often, the opposition will break against the sheer force of your unshakable will before you ever have to strike a blow. The real victory is not in defeating them. It is in conquering the part of you that wanted to retreat. Once you win that internal battle, you become invincible. This goal you are chasing, this principle you are defending, this is your sacred ground. You are its guardian. To back down is to let the enemy overrun the homeland of your own soul. This is not about being stubborn. This is about being solid. It is about knowing what is non-negotiable for you and having the courage to stand for it, even if you have to stand alone. So when the pressure comes, when the fear rises, when the world demands that you surrender, you will not break, you will not bend, You will plant your feet, you will hold your ground, you will look the storm in the eye, and you will tell it with a quiet, terrifying calm. I am still here. They can push, they can scream, they can break themselves against the wall of your will, but you will not be moved. You will never back down.